We're heading into Cyberstorm access reveals later on in the week, and I wanted to get us a little bit excited for the bad things that are about to come. Don't be like the 30% of you that have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out. More Oz content. Cyberstorm Access is the upcoming amazing expansion that is going to bring one of the stupidest things to modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! History, which is the Superheavy Samurai scales. Now, to the 1% of you that believe that you shouldn't look at the OCG metagame, and you've seen Superheavy Samurai prices going up, and you probably are just massively crazed out as to what's going on. But as the OCG does dictate, about 95% of the market and things that do increase in price over time, the Superheavy Samurai scales are going to be a massively synergistic engine. Oh my gosh, like the OCG has an FTK with this because they have Electromite. We don't have Electromite, but what these scales do bring to the table is an entirely universal network of things that allows for just absolute insanity, actually. Like, they did not give Superheavy Samurai a lot of new cards, but man, oh man, when you give the deck a full extender, 2 universal pendulum scales that don't lock you into Superheavy Samurai, plus a bunch of tutoring engines to be able to play with this, not only does this massively increase, the playability of Pendulum, it also unlocks the potential for what the OCG's been playing right now is like Superheavy Samurai, Matulshe, Vernal Sif. Technically, they do have Adamancipator, Superheavy Samurai, Grasslook Screener. You get what I'm seeing here, right? Like, because these scales are so universally good, they have made many, many engines able to be played with them. And I do want to say that if, once again, you're looking around all the Superheavy Samurai cards and you're like, I don't know what's up with the hype of this. This doesn't make any sense. I can't believe that people are buying these out. No, people have already seen the results. People are aware of what's going on here. People want to get ahead of the curve. So it's a little bit of a fair warning here. I don't know how much of an impact they're going to have on our side of the game. I just want to bring awareness to the fact that, hey, these cards are coming. These cards warped the entire metagame strictly by existing, and when you have cards on that scale that can warp a game simply by existing and being generic, that's definitely something that you need to really be concerned about. Obviously, how much extension chicken nuggies you can kind of fit into the deck is going to be another real thing of concern, to be completely honest with you, because it really does come down to how splashable you can put these in your already existing combo decks. But this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen some pretty interesting things. So super heavy stuff's looking very good. Then there's Vicious Astroud / Manadome stuff. Now, the reason why I want to particularly bring this up here, we'll start with Vicious Astroud here. So Vicious Astroud is the reason why we have seen Prisma, and honestly just Prisma kind of going up in price. Besides, Gate Guardian and previous format application here, Mr. Vicious Astroud includes the amazing summoning conditions of, hey, banish 2 cards from your stupid graveyard to summon this from the extra deck. Anytime you have a card that typically has summoning conditions that easy and that accessible, it's usually going to be broken to some capacity, and that's actually what you're having. So you can actually, because this card exists, you can reveal Vicious Astroud Prisma, drop Vice of Starfrost. Congratulations, your Prisma is now named, you guessed it, Vice of Starfrost. So you go ahead and link into the Scareclaw Link 1. And yeah, you got full combo there. Yeah, all because you can Hero Lives into a Prisma, and then you can hold your normal summon for whatever else that you want for the combo. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Vicious Astroud's pure existence warps everything. Alright, like, this stupid card is by far one of the craziest things to come out of the upcoming set. And of course, we cannot forget about Manadome. Now, Manadome is the next stage here of what is going to be referred to as the Vice's Starfrost Lore. Ooh. A lot of people are strictly excited for this because it gives more extensions to the deck. It actually gives Synchros a counter trap card, by the way. Not like Synchros generically needed some sort of counter trap card, but they have it in terms of the archetype. Now, much later on in this archetype's life, you know, when we get the next round of extenders, basically kind of imagine all the Manadome cards essentially is like little universal floaters. All right, their whole big thing is you can go ahead and essentially pop them and then continue to extend on over them and kind of open up some, you know, extra plays. That's essentially what you're getting with this deck. That definitely makes it worthwhile at the end of the day. So that's definitely something that you kind of got to keep in mind here, at least in terms of how the deck is kind of working, is Vice's Starfrost pops one of the little cards. You go ahead and you go through the extender, and it kind of gets the job done for you for what you want to see. So overall, it's another little combo oriented package that you'll be able to do, and it's definitely, it's missing a little bit. Once we get to the next set, you will see that this will explode very, very, very much. Chaos Angel. This card, I single-handedly think, is literally one of the best cards out of the set. I know somebody's going to try to argue with me and be like, well, really, it's not. Yeah, Chaos Angel is the nuts. All right, the fact that you can use any light or dark monster you control and treat it as a tuner monster to generically make this level 10. All it is just a tuner plus one non-tuner light or dark monster. Alright, like, that's easy. On special summon, you target a card on the field, banish it, and then it gains effects based on the original attributes for its synchro summon. So if you had a light monster, your synchro monsters are unaffected by your opponent's activated monster effects. Or if you use dark, your monsters can't be destroyed by battle. You know what's stupid about this? If you use a light and a dark, oh boy. You are running around with a 3,500 attack point monster that's unaffected by the opponent's activated effects, and it can't be destroyed by battle. You know how hard it is to out a monster with 3,500 attack points that can't be destroyed? Wait, compulsory evacuation. Okay, I get it, all right? Not all decks right now are playing things like that, all right? Chaos Angel is by far one of the craziest generic cards that you're going to see. Labyrinth loves this. Any level 10 deck honestly loves this. Any deck that can, you know, toggle up through the level 10 archetypes to be able to make what you want out of this, that is exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get insane levels of power creep strictly because of this card's existence. And trust me, when you start to see 2 to 3 of these touchdown, you probably already lost the game at that point. But usually one Chaos Angel is good enough to kind of detour the overall course of the game. And I do wholeheartedly say this. I think this is probably the best solid card out of the set, really just in terms of consideration. There's also a little Bystial Bysted over here. I'm okay with this card existing. I mean, it's really just a tuner plus a non-tuner dragon monster. Yeah. The sad part about this thing is, you know, they cleaned up a lot of the Bystials. A lot of Bystial interactions with this are usually pretty good. You target a banished light or dark monster, special summon it to your field. That's always pretty cool. If it activates a monster effect, you target one banished card, shuffle into the deck. And then if you were the card's owner, destroy that opponent's monster as the opponent, negate that effect. I mean, it's a 3,500. Man, Chaos Angel and this both being 3,500 is gonna be. It's such a pain in the butt to have to clean up, you know, these two particular power cards. But Chaos Angel's Peter's like usability isn't as good as it once was, in my personal opinion. You know, it's going to depend on how Bystials kind of shape up here for the remainder of this set. Overall, Cyberstorm Access as a set, there's so much to kind of unfold here. I will definitely be going way more in depth with this set as we kind of process through the upcoming weeks here. I just wanted to get everybody's attention here to talk about how bad, good, amazing that we're about to see some of these cards. I want to give everybody a heads up here for Superheavy Samurai scales to once again go, hey, you know, you might want to pay attention to this stuff. It's going up. And a lot of people are expecting, you know, some sort of craziness out of this, and it's honestly just, you know, how it really goes. So what do you guys think about everything to come? Please leave a comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.